We just jumped in and had one of those little moments where we realised that this is really going to be home.
Yeah.
Listen to this. I'm sure you can hear the rain outside, but... I'm Mick and this is Dim, and we're two crazies on this wild journey of life. We study, love and explore this earth full time, and now we've bought a van. Join us while we flip it on its head and turn it into a home every Sunday. Good morning everybody. Today we've just got a lot of rain and we're going to try and get the solar panels done anyway. The solar arrived yesterday and we're really excited. They've got some really nice black rims on them. Rims? Black rims? What are they?
Black mag wheels on them.
Black mag wheels.
We're going to try and make the brackets today. We'll see how far we get today. But hopefully we can get all the brackets made up. I'm going to show you how we're doing that. And then get them on the roof and screw them in. So, mounting solar onto the roof of your van. There's about 3 ways to do it. The best way is with a roof rack. It's the most solid way to do it. Bit expensive. There's a second option, which would be to mount a rail in the gutter of your van. We're not doing that because our van is really long and the panels are spread out a lot, so it brings us to this option. We've got 3mm thick 45 by 45 aluminium angle line. What we're going to do with that is we're going to cut it up into brackets and that'll fix into the solar panel and then also fix into the roof. So that's our method of fixing the solar panels to the roof. Bob's your uncle.
That's a horse. So we've got 4 solar panels and each solar panel needs 4 brackets to fix it onto the roof. We're going to need 16 separate brackets for the 4 solar panels. So we're just going to measure out 125mm and cut them up.
Ow!
Filing nails, just bigger.
Right, so we've cut 16 of these, which are our brackets. And you can see Mickey's done a real good job filing all the sides, just to go on a few. Now what I'm going to do next is pre-drill. So I'm going to get the panels out now. I'll show you guys the panels and I'll measure out where I'm going to pre-drill the holes and then we're going to drill. We're ready to put them on.
we've got 16 metal brackets, 16 pieces of wood. This metal bracket is going to attach to the solar panel, the outside of the solar panel, That's going to attach to the roof. We're going to drill holes through the metal bracket, and this piece of wood is going to come inside the van on the roof. And then we're going to drill it on, which will fix the solar panels to the roof.
Top of the roof is a bit sort of concaved. So you've got to work, the panel will sit on two sort of odd slopes. The whole part of managing the curvature of the roof means that I have to just adjust the bracket so it sits down like that. So this now will sit on an angle to match the roof while the panel stays level and flat, right? And we've done an exact opposite on the right side.
So let's talk layout. So we have a skylight and a max air fan on our roof, and we've decided to go with 4 160 watt solar panels. So our layout is going to be 1 in front of the max air fan here, and then 3 crossways.
We're going
on
the
roof. So my job in here is when he drills through the metal framing, I press the piece of wood up on the roof and the screw goes into the wood, which locks the solar panel down. Alright. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's another day.
It's another day. So
Today's tired.
Today we're doing some solar entry points. So putting the solar cables through the roof.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the goal. We stand on the opposite shore.
I do the important stuff.
And you're pushing up. Where are you pushing? You need to be pushing that way. Yeah. Sorry.
Passive aggressive.
Sorry.
I look for the things I don't know.
These are Nork DC circuit breakers. They look like the AC ones in your circuit box at home. They act in the exact same way. So they're 2-pole. So in this instance, I'm going to put positive and negative through it. And pretty much if that goes over 32 amps of current, which it won't, these will shut off before they hit the MPPTs. But pretty much what I'm going to use them for in this instance is, as soon as we connect these solar wires up to the panels, there's going to be no way to turn them off apart from unplugging them up the top. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to do this before I plug them in, so I don't have any live wires down in here. So I'll be putting them in here and I'll just cut the circuit breaker. Alright, so after stripping the wire, I'm just going to put them into the breaker on the in end. And I'm just going to tighten these up, making sure that there's no exposed wire. Wonderful, so that's grabbed. Now you just got to remember which one's positive and which one's negative, and then that's it. So I'm going to put 2 negatives in the middle, positives on the outside. Alright, so let's go on the roof and see where we can drill a hole.
The ends unknown, to get back the life I used to know.
So once the panels have been mounted, we've got our wires from each panel. Now, the way we're doing it is we've got 2 panels in series and then another 2 panels in series to form 2 arrays. Connect the positive from the, say, panel 2 to the negative of panel 1. And now that's in series. We have now 1 positive and 1 negative. So we've got the junction box with 2 glands on it now. We're going to put that here. That's going to get sickered down.
I'm so out of my league with all this stuff. So I'm trying to learn, but I'm leaving it up to Dimmy. These are called grommets, and they're going to protect the wires from getting on the sharp edges of the roof and degrading.
Rust guard.
And these are MC4s, and they are waterproof solar connectors.
So we've rust guarded and the grommet's been pushed in there. So now it's really nice. There it is. Trying to get around on a roof with solar panels now it's changed the game. So through our little glands, and this is how it would come out. So we're going to have 2 MC4 connectors on the ends of these, and that'll connect to our MC4 connectors up here.
Yeah.
Right, so after we've crimped it, put the threaded cap on, and we'll push it through the gland, and then with some pressure, tighten up that gland. And that will then now grab onto that wire and be a watertight seal.
So we finished the second junction box, and we've got a brick on it so that the sticker really sticks down. So that's us done. There's the second one and the first one we did up there. So this section is done, and we're gonna wait for tomorrow, once the sticker is dried, to do the cable tying of the wires and cleaning it up. So we'll see ya tomorrow. So long story short, we have to leave this boy. We don't have to, but we've chosen to.
He doesn't know that yet.
No.
He won't know until we leave. And
He's one of those dogs that as soon as you start packing the car and he knows there'll be no room for him, he kind of knows that he's being left behind. But he's with my family here, and he's got all the animals, and he's the protector of our property, so he's got a job here. But we're gonna miss him a lot. Maybe down the track he'll be able to join us, but for now we've got to go on our own without him. We're definitely still gonna leave a spot in the van for him for when he does come and join us. So yeah, we're gonna be leaving here in the coming week. The van will not be fully converted. We're gonna do the rest of the conversion.
we're going to Melbourne. This is going to be the next half of the build with my family in Melbourne because they moved down there. So we're going to go see them after. I mean, last time I saw them was March, I think. We're going to see them and a few people on the way.
Yeah, so we're going to be taking a couple of stops along the way, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you along.
We're actually picking up our toilet on the way. Then we'll take you on that journey.
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be very cool.
One's gonna be a beautiful farm in, it's actually New South Wales, but it is just heaven on earth. That's gonna be the first leg of the expedition. And then the other exciting thing that we've been thinking about for a long time, we probably started manifesting the idea mid-year this year. So we will be leaving from Victoria on a 9.5-hour boat trip over to Tasmania. So we're moving to Tasmania next year. That decision is mainly for universities. So we'll be studying at the University of Tasmania, UTAS. So we'll be studying at UTAS. We'll be living in the van, and hopefully the van will be completely renovated and ready to be completely off-grid and lived in. That's the plan, because once we're in Tassie, we're not going to have tools, we're not going to have friends or family to help us, really, because we don't know anyone in Tasmania.
It came out of his mouth though, he let it out.
Get the fly! Get the fly!
No.
Get the fly! Oh, struggling, Ben. Anyway, we'll give you more of the details a little later. So that is what is coming up in the next week. It's all come up very quick, and we're leaving a lot of loved ones and friends behind. But we're not leaving them behind, because whenever we come back to visit, it's going to be beautiful. And whenever they come down, it's going to be magic, because we're going to pop them in the van and take them for a trip around Tassie and show them around our neck of the woods by that time. So we're super excited for this next chapter. It's a little bit daunting and scary and a massive leap. We don't know anyone in Tassie, but we will learn, we will grow, we will meet so many new people.
Yeah,
and
that's part of the adventure, you know.
We cannot wait to take you around the nature in Tassie, the mountains, the everything. So that'll be a wild ride. Anyway, we love you all. Thank you for coming on this trip with us.
Yeah.
And we'll miss all these gorgeous animals here and our gorgeous people. So we love you all in Queensland on the Gold Coast, and we'll miss you, but we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be in and out.
You'll be
so
there.
much.
And
Yeah, if you ever want to come and visit us, we'll be in Tasmania.
let us know. Anyway, Benny says goodbye. We say goodbye. And join us next week for this trip. This expedition to Tasmania.
Yeah, special episode.
Say bye, Ben.
Bye, Ben.
See you.
Bye, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, bye, Ben. Why is he so goddamn cute? We're taking him.